to show you breath of fire. Breath of fire is really good for detoxifying. It's really good for getting your energy up, and super helpful, I find, especially in the winter when I have what I call the melancholy and the infinite sadness that happens between January and February, where you're just waiting for spring. So if you live somewhere like I do where it's cold, breath of fire will heat you up and wake you up a little for winter. You don't want to do this breath if you are pregnant or if you're on the first 3 days of your menstrual cycle. So if you're either of those, then don't do breath of fire. Otherwise, let's give it a shot. And I just want to tell you that it took me a long time to do breath of fire and actually get any speed up. So for the longest time, I would try to do breath of fire, and it was very slow and very deliberate. So that's the way it will start. So just be prepared that you're not probably going to be able to keep up with me for the first few times that you do this. In fact, it probably took me months of practicing it a fair bit before I kind of got really comfortable and it became sort of second nature, and I didn't kind of lose my focus. And so there's a number of ways to do this with your hands. In Kundalini Yoga, they often will do it with your arms up, like so, or you can just bring your hands to your lap. Or some people find it helpful to actually bring their hands to their belly because we're trying to focus on the belly. So you can do that as well if you find this really hard to maintain your focus. And the way that we learn breath of fire is first just by sticking our tongue out and panting like a dog. And so that panting action is actually, so the belly is coming in and the belly is coming out. And when I first started doing breath of fire, I was really worried about when I was going to inhale, and I didn't realize that actually just the act of the pumping, your inhale will come naturally. So you don't have to try to stop doing this to inhale. Your lungs will still fill. So you could bring your hands to your belly and you can hang your tongue out to start. So that's how we'll start. And then if you want to, you can bring your tongue in, keep practicing. If you lose your focus or if you lose your rhythm, then just bring the tongue out again and practice that way until you get quite comfortable with breath of fire. And then it's easier to bring the tongue back in and to keep up a pace. And again, don't try to match my pace, because I've been doing this for quite a while and I'm very comfortable in it, and when you're new, you need to take it slower. Also, sometimes you get a little bit dizzy when you first start doing breath of fire, especially if you're trying to go too fast. So if you find that you're getting kind of dizzy, you're kind of woogity, then again, just pause and slow it down. So it's not so much important in the beginning to get the speed as it is to keep the rhythm, to keep the pace. So even if it's a slower pace, just to be able to keep it uninterrupted. And you could do this anywhere from 1 minute to 3 if you were new. I wouldn't really go for as high as 3 if you were new, but 1 minute would probably. Okay, so I'm going to time this for 1 minute. I'm going to start again with the tongue out, and then I'm going to bring my tongue in and continue. But when I bring my tongue in, if you do that and you lose your focus, just bring your tongue out again. And again, take it nice and slow. If you're new to this, you're not going to be able to keep up with me. It's not the speed that's important. You want to be able to feel that rhythm and get comfortable with the breath, and then the speed just happens naturally. So here we go. Hanging your tongue out first to start, and you can close your eyes and start to pant like a little dog. If you feel like you have the rhythm, then you can close your mouth and continue. And notice it's the belly here that's doing the work. Inhale and hold your breath. And exhale very slowly again. And so there you go, breath of fire. And so You may do that much slower than what I did. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while and I'm fairly comfortable with it. So you first just want to do it nice and slow and make sure you're really getting the rhythm of the belly in and out, in and out. And once you can get that to a point where you're not interrupted or kind of fumbling, then gradually the pace will pick up and it'll become very comfortable and a lot easier for you to do. So there you go. So breath of fire. So anytime you need to detoxify, anytime you need a little extra energy, that's a good one to do. I hope that was helpful. If you like this, give me a thumbs up below. And if you're on YouTube and you haven't already, click the yellow subscription button. And let me know if you have any video requests, either underneath in the comments on YouTube or on Facebook in the discussions tab. If there's poses you want to see, let me know. Thank you. Namaste.